Okay, well let's just get into it. Now we're playing Pokemon Wastelands. This is by Star Wolf, who's a dev that I'm like a lot. I haven't actually played all of the games because I missed out on like the one where you die or something. I don't know much about this. You play as an Eevee, I guess. I think it's more like story based, maybe. Let's just see. I've seen one of them today. I wanted to bite it, but I hid. I thought there wouldn't be any of them in a place like this. Persistent little traps. When I get stronger, I'll get rid of all of them. Cactuses? Oh, this is interesting. I like the custom sprites. Obviously, this is not a normal Murkrow. Obviously, this is not a normal Eevee. We're getting like right into it, bro. What? Very minimal exposition. Hey, Star Wolf. How you doing? I hope it's not too bad of a time for you. The Pokemon kind of despawn kind of randomly, huh? Oh, I'm looking forward to this. And like already right off the bat, I'm seeing two custom Pokemon sprites, which is more than most games have at lunch. Well, I hope you're having a good lunch. What are you eating? A nice sandwich, a burger, a wrap, a kebab, a piece of KFC. Okay. What do we have here? An energy root? Dry root. I guess it's the desert. Spaghetti. Living it large, huh? That looks like plot. What's down here? Another dry root. I should check. Whoa, Murkrow, why are you up there? I can't even encounter Pokemon up there. What are you doing? Ooh, okay, we got some fancy UI. Let's save. Oh, this is cool. Species feral Eevee type normal, ability sturdy, nature hasty. Wild Eevee can't comprehend why a supposed caring family would suddenly release them. In the middle of nowhere, fending from stronger Pokemon hurt, scared, and alone. Eevee used to take the blame, but now they couldn't care less. I wonder. Well, like we were released by a human and they just chucked us in the desert? Dry Root is 20 HP. Not the strongest healing item, not Energy Root. It truly is dry. Eevee's dark. Okay, at least that means we get stabbed with dark, with bite then, right? You're surrounded, hand over your loot. Whee! Oh, you said I don't have anything. I like the character portraits. Come on, just be a good boy and... A good boy? Am I a good boy? Cup of crap, you little... Hey! You're in my way. Who the heck are you? Look, it's a little Eevee. Yeah, go away before you get hurt. Wanna test me? I like the Rockruff going, am I a good boy? I was gonna make that joke, but then the Rockruff beat me to it. You little bottom. It flinched. You know, there's a decent chance that we actually lose, depending on how much we flinch. Okay, no, I think we'll be fine. Well, us being buffed by the sandstorm does... That's wild. I'm a weak piece of trash. Yeah, I am. You caught me. Well, that's what I get going into Pokemon Battle with half health and refusing to use healing items. Okay, let's try again. Maybe we're not going to be able to beat this game today if I continue to lose fights like that. That obviously were pretty easy because I did half damage with one bite. This fight is not hard by any means. Okay. What the? Guys, let's go. Oh, I like them flying off. Wow, you scared all of them. You're so strong. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you seem to be in a hurry. Am I? I need to get stronger. I am. I need to get stronger. Ah, can I go with you? I love his little character stride. Well, why would I? I'm Ruffy, by the way. Oh, and there we go. He's following me. Now, yeah, we actually get a party member. Neat. Can I... I can't inspect my party, can I? Not properly. No. Oh, Rockruff, how'd you end up there? I was just trying to check for rock. Oh my god, we've got a Helioptile. Dave, as I like to call Helioptiles. I watched Happy Gilmore 2 today. I don't know if that means anything to anyone. But because I recently watched Happy Gilmore 1 with my family. And so, you know, the natural chain of events. That was a Dave inside my good friend Rockruff. We can, I think we can actually view him from here. Well, we can't see his summary. That's interesting. I wonder why. I guess to try to, like, keep it more immersive and not like you're a trainer catching Pokemon. Not sure. But yeah, I watched Happy Gilmore 1 with my family. It was funny, I guess. It's a comedy. And then watched Happy Gilmore 2, and I was surprised by how many, like, half of it was callbacks to the first film. Which felt nice to me, because I had just watched the first film. But I was surprised, you know, because that film was made, like, 30 years after the first one or something. And I didn't know how to change such delete. I see. I guess, like, stuff like original trainer. It'd be weird if you looked at Rockruff and it said, like, original trainer. Eevee. It's like, that's not how that works. Wait, with getting stronger, you mean... Yes, I'm going to get the Sky Stone. Well, I like the clouds in the background. Good use of panoramas. But that's too dangerous. This cave is a complete crazy maze. It has a messed up weather as well. Nobody can get to the top. Lucky me, because I am nobody. What an emo. Calm down with the edge. Yeah, I finished Expedition, right? It's pretty short, right? Like, you just get to the jungle, and then they're like, game over. There's some rocks blocking the way. It's okay, I can break them. Wow, you must be super strong. Oh, that's a new Riolu as well. Well, Expedition took me about an hour. I think it was about an hour and a half for you, based off what I saw of your stream. Whoa, that Riolu is definitely not supposed to look like that. Are you okay, buddy? You're tiny! I didn't know they made a new ant-type Pokemon. All the way down there? I guess the time flies when you're having fun at work, right, Cade? Oh, that is true. Wow, I forgot about that. I forgot that Dungeons even had a custom Pokemon at all, to be honest. Obviously, Riolu's not that small in Dungeons. This is not the right way. Is this, I guess speaking of Dungeons, does this use the randomly generated map thing from Essentials? Because it's got that sort of dungeon layout of the square rooms. I can break rocks, apparently. Wow, I can't believe we made it. I like dungeons. Dungeons are sweet. It wasn't that hard. I'm so hungry. I'm looking forward to looking back on your playthrough of Expedition Cade, because I only watched like the start of it because I didn't want to get spoiled. And the plot went some places that I was not expecting, and I'm curious how you reacted to that. Ah, lucky me. Here you go. Why not share, right? Take half of it. Thank you. So does that mean that we both healed, even though really Eevee was the only one I needed to heal, so maybe I shouldn't have done that? I like this environment. It's kind of cool having this like grassy area on the rocks. And I don't know if you had to do this customly, but I like that you've actually made it so that the like the edges work. Because in some tile sets, the edges do not work on any surface, aka rock. But here they work. Yeah, look at those clouds. Those are some nice clouds. I like this kind of setting, like going along the rock ridges on top of a mountain. Hey, did you know that these strange caves generate some weird stones? I didn't know what they do, but it must be like super cool. You should look for them. Whoa. That is fire. I guess we're on a fire floor. Okay. The ashes are falling. I guess this is what it meant by like each floor having its own weather, right? The annoying thing about the... Oh, should I look for the stones or should I... I didn't mean to take the ladder, but I took the ladder. Wow, I'm so tired. You can rest here tonight. Okie dokie. The annoying thing about not having access to the party menu means that, like, if I want to lead with... Bye-bye cast form. If I want to lead with Rockruff, because say I'm in a fire area, I can't switch for order. I'd have to either let Eevee die, or I'd have to, like, switch as soon as I enter the battle. Get up, it's time to go. Okay, Rockruff, you're really just, like, along for the ride. You're my ride or die, huh? Okay, we got water. I guess Rockruff ain't in shape for this one. A Corsola. This game's pretty reminiscent of Dungeons, I guess. Because obviously Dungeons has the whole, like, going through different... Eevee is a leader, no buts. But I want to use my Rockruff. The Dungeons obviously has the whole thing where you go through different type dungeons. So I guess it's kind of similar to this in a sense, but obviously the context is very different. And in Dungeons, you have to do like 5 floors of each type. Here it seems like we're only doing 1 floor of each type. I'm a bit worried about how the XP gain is going to go. Because obviously I could... How is the root dry when it's in a rainy cave? That doesn't make sense. You should be a wet root. Because obviously I could skip a lot of Pokemon and get to the end of this game, I imagine at like level 10. But if I'm then hit with like a boss fight, how screwed am I gonna be? I don't know. I guess maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll be like intermediary boss fights to make sure I'm actually leveling up my Pokemon. Oh. Let's save in case I need to like reset because I didn't level up enough. Is there XP all? Finish at level 18, okay. Because if there's no XP all, that makes the whole not be... Ooh, we got a water stone. Does that mean we could become Vaporeon? That must mean what you meant by the weird stones. Not able, not yet at least. Because if there's no XP all, then it's going to be a pain to train Rockruff. I guess let's find out quickly. And get some XP while we're at it. Oh, you're fairy type, aren't you? I mean, that doesn't do much more. Well, Rockruff, you get your time to shine. Hopefully you can finish this off. I'm a bit worried because you're Rockruff and it's level 9 and you're level 8. But you only need to do a little bit of damage. And all you know is tackle. Okay, just survive. Oh, thank God, Rockruff, thank God. Oh, and you don't even level up. So I need to find my ladder. There we go. Whoa, it's still raining. Rain is not exclusive to the cave, you know. It's kind of weird that rain is in the cave to begin with. You should be more surprised by that than rain outside. I found a leaf for you. Ruffy, I'm already soaked. For you! Share. Squeeze in so we can share. Yay! That's cute. And we seem to have healed, which is good. That's maybe if I'm going to save somewhere, these floors are probably a good place to save. Safe zone 3. Yeah, it's even called a safe zone. We've got a sunny place now. Sunstone. That's not for an Eevee. But they did mention, like, going around collecting stones. I wonder if it's going to be like there's a secret ending for if you collect every evolution stone? Because what else? What could I use it on? Oh, for Espeon, right. That makes sense, I guess. And I'm guessing we'll probably get like a shiny stone for Sylveon. Imagine if we get a Mega Sylveon in ZA. It's not gonna happen. But imagine. Because it's like, if they make a Mega Sylveon and they don't make a Mega of every Eevee evolution, it's kind of fucked. Oh my god, Oddish! I'm just trying to walk here like New Yorker and you're not letting me pass. Oh, what a pain, and you're level 12, my... And there's totally not XP share then. Oh, that's really annoying. That means that I'm just probably hardly ever going to use Rockruff at all. I can't really rely on it. Because it's going to be a pain to level up. I guess let's see what happens when I faint. Where do I go back to? I'm a weak piece of trash. Don't say that, you're super strong. I like that you actually put in the effort so that, like, if we fail in the tutorial, obviously we don't have the Rockruff, so he doesn't say anything. But if we fail here, the Rockruff can speak a little bit. That's cool. Just a nice detail. What's the point of us breaking the rocks? Do they actually do anything? I don't think so, right? When does Hints of History come out? 2 days? I think 2 days from now, at least in my time zone. Because they're going to be talking about Abyssal Shroud, which I think Kate hasn't played. Eevee's played it. Eevee's played it. Maz has, I think, just watched people play it. I don't know if Maz actually played it himself. I think Ronco played it. Yeah, I saw Ronco playing it in the voice chat. You're gonna die again, Eevee, dude. Hopefully we can get some damage in and at least Rockruff can finish you off, maybe. No, we're good apparently. I guess maybe Kate's not on Hints of History this week. We'll see in 2 days. And in 7 days, we'll see Silk Song. I think I'm going to be on schedule to be able to stream Silk Song on release and not leave any games like on my to-do list. I want to finish the jam games that I want to play. What are you? Dry Herb. Is that like a revive? Shit, hide. What's Biggie? Oh, so humans are real. I guess we really did get neglected by a human. He's gone. Who, the human? It's a trainer. Stay away from him. Yeah, but they're so nice. Don't be stupid. They will harm you. Okay. I guess that's tied into what we saw there about him being neglected. But yeah, Silk Song soon. I want to finish this game, which I think I can do today. And I want to do Forecast. And after that, that's really everything I want to do for the Game Jam. Oh, the mushrooms and big... Mushroom is a healing item too. And Dry Herb's just another healing item. Okay, we got lots of healing items. I don't need to be so conservative, I guess. But yeah, I want to get those Pokemon games out of it. Ooh, what weather is this? I see a Psychic Pokemon. Guess let's test it out. Bright Red, a Blood Moon? If there's anywhere we're gonna grind, this is probably the place, considering it's full of Psychic type Pokemon. I think. But yeah, I want to finish Forecast after this, not the stream, but I think I'll be able to get another fan game stream before Silk Song. And I want to finish Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, the indie puzzle game that I'm playing at the moment, which is very good, but I'm very lost. I'm worried that I'm going to be like genuinely too lost to be able to finish it. I feel like I have to be close to the end now. That's a genuine revival herb. That's not a dry herb. Wow. A moonstone. You're a fairy type. Don't come at me. I can't fight fairy types. Is that a normal Mightyena? You again. You're trying to get the Sky Stone, huh? Too bad, I won't let you. If someone here is getting stronger, it will be me. Is this like a... like kind of like a pursuer? Like he fights us throughout the dungeon? That's kind of cool. I reckon because of the Intimidate, we're better off switching to Rockruff and letting you take some damage. But I reckon like what, maybe 2 more streams of Lorelei and the Laser Eyes? And then maybe 1 more stream with Pokemon fan games, and then every game like I'm trying to get through is clear, and then I can play Silk Song easily. She was in 2 other floors. I didn't meet her. That's cool. I like that you had like a pursuer mechanic. That's really neat. Him spamming Growl is not cool. Oh my god, cheap viewers? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Mother never told me there were cheap viewers. Get out. Yeah, I really don't like that you're just spamming Howl. Well, you spam Howl, I'll spam Sand Attack. You still hit me, but did like no damage? Was Howl special attack and you just did Mud Slap? Is that what happened? I missed. No, I died. Okay. Look, we're probably not strong enough to fight our little pursuer Mightyena. Let's go elsewhere. What are you? No, not the Clefairy. Whoa. That's cool. Like a dark moon or a blood moon, some might even say. Clefairy. What type are you? Not ghost. Dark fairy, maybe? Oh, not the Clefairy that spams minimize. No. It's fucking... Who is it? Koga's gym? Who has like the muck that spams minimize? It's that all over again. There we go, thank god. What's this colourful mushroom? A ball mushroom. I guess that's another healing item. Give me your balls. Balms. Or something. I didn't realise it, but in the walking strat you can see that Clefairy is kind of like half and half. Neat. Moon is fine. Moon is 3 XP. And level 14 one at that. How nice of you. Knockoff. Is that just going to be better than our bite? Yes, it is. I mean, I don't think we'll find any Pokemon with held items anyway, but 5 extra power. I guess we can try the Lunatone for XP. Yeah, you also free XP. Cool. And it dropped its Moonstone. You did have a held item. Did that give me the Moonstone? I'm not sure. Where is this ladder? Oh, there's a Mightyena. I don't think I have to fight him. there's a ladder. Because I don't think I can beat that mighty now. Whoa! We can see the blood moon from up here. I can't. Is the camera going to zoom? Thank you. For what? I'll never be able to see this without you. Are you going to evolve now? No. That's a shame. Because you're useless, Rockruff. You're not helping me. You're bloody level 8 or some crap, and I can't even check. Rain again? Or is it like a special rain, like downpour rain? Or there's like electricity around as well? Hello Dave, the Helioptile. Think. Oh, hey Squishy! Hello, I like that you're... Who was that? Oh, it's a Electros dude. I like that your Twitch name is just Squishy. I didn't know that. That's very funny. We're just playing some Pokemon Wastelands. I'm liking it so far. I do find some things annoying, like the fact that we can't really train our Rockruff easily. So we are pretty much just soloing with Eevee. But I like Eevee, and I like Rockruff's character a lot. I mean, he's impossible not to like. He's a cutie patootie that is just overly innocent. This game is about like an edgy feral Eevee who was abandoned by its trainers in the desert. And now for some reason that we don't know, we're trying to get to the top of a mountain to get a Sky Stone. And in this mountain there's like weird weather happening on every floor. So each floor is like a different kind of type dungeon. And because we saved Rockruff's butt from some mean Murkrows, he's tagging along. Drew, it's getting colder, and being all soaked doesn't help. Oh, you don't want to know about soaking. Don't let the Mormons talk to you. You're better off not knowing, Rockruff. What is that, a campfire? Yes, let me light this up. How? You're not a fire type. Oh, oops, you can do it. It's okay, try again. I did it. See, how can you not like Rockruff? I've got questions about how you did that. Maybe you learnt Fire Fang. I do like that all these safe zones reflect like the different types you're going into. And again, like I do like the whole thing of being on top of a mountain and looking into the clouds or whatever as well. It's just a cool place, and I like that you've made it reflect the type of each floor. True, maybe he did. He's a Rockruff, right? It makes sense for him to have some flint and steel or something. Some quartz he can smack against each other. If so, then he is pretty impressive. I've been on many a scout camps where they've tried to get us to make a campfire just by using rocks. And I don't think anybody on the multiple camps I've been with have tried to get us to do it has ever had it work. It's always just had to be resorting to matches. I don't like this place. It's cold, I can barely breathe, and it's super creepy. We're almost there. They also have these things called like fire starters. Ooh, I think we've got a boss fight. And the fire starters are like these white little cubes, and they light easily. Now, if you have some of them, pretty easy to start a fire. Oh, I can't read the gravestone? Because he is deprived. Look at him. He's got one ear that's been nibbled on, he's scarred. This is what happens. You know, fending from stronger Pokemon, hurt, scared, and alone. Eevee used to take the blame, but now they couldn't care less. Like, they're in Edgetown. And guide the ones who are already gone. Can't believe you made it all this way, but your little journey ends here. I already lost too much, I won't lose this too. The Sky Stone will be mine. Is it shiny? I think it's regional. I think he must be like ground type or something. I don't know if we can win this fight, to be honest. Oh, you know Santa? Yeah, I think we're fucked, to be honest. I guess I have healing items. Maybe I could wait for the hail to just tear you down. You've roared me. Okay, I don't mind that. Just waste more time. Both? Any? Both what? Both types? go for these nuts? Ah, shiny or regional, right. I mean, it's a funny story though about the Crobat. My favorite Pokemon is not Crobat. My favorite Pokemon is Zorua. But essentially, way back, do I have this image? Let's see. Way back ages ago. I guess if you've seen my Discord, you've seen it. No, not my Discord. My YouTube, I guess. I don't have it on Discord anymore, I think. Let me see if I can find it. Way back, someone in Relic Castle, God speak of a dead name, called Smoked Paprika and Llama. They made this avatar for me, just for free. They were just super nice. They made this avatar for me. They called it Spider Bat. I thought it was super cute. So for ages, this was my avatar I used on Discord. I used on Eevee Expo or Relic Castle. And then Armin started making art of it because I played Hellgirl horribly. She made this art of it, and it almost turned the Bat character slightly more Crobat. And then ECAT even made a game that has a bunch of cameos. If you've ever played Halcyon, there's a bunch of Relic Castle cameos in it. And for one of those cameos, it had me as a Crobat. And so now, my image has sort of merged from this original creature to also being half Crobat. And I don't mind it, and it's making me like Crobat a lot more. I never really cared for Crobat, to be honest. But now I've kind of become a Crobat fan. Just because of, the weird convergence of my identity or some shit. I don't know. Okay, I think if we use some healing items, we have this in the bag. I think I'm also quicker, so really, I could probably win, but I've been mud slapped a couple times, so I don't really trust me to actually land the hit. We can trust for hail instead. But yeah, this Mightyena is not as bad as the one I found before, because he doesn't have hail, so he can't just fully buff himself and screw up any chance of me being able to heal, because he'll just one-hit you with any move. But we should get a good amount of XP from that, I think. You're gonna pay for this? Did you just walk through me? What a presumptuous... You're not gonna heal me? I have to go into the next dungeon? Without being healed? Well, it seems like Mydiena's not that bad of a guy. He at least pays respect to the dead or something. Oh my god, I hate this fog. It's so difficult to actually see what's going on. We should be able to one-hit a Yamask with Bite or Knockoff, I reckon. So hopefully we can get some XP. And you said you beat this game at level 18. And apparently because of the misty terrain, we can't be affected by Will-O-Wisp. Sucks to be you, Yamask. Do your research. Let's I kind of just want to find the stairs as soon as possible because they came in here already down a notch of HP. But it also seems like none of these Pokemon are that big threats if you're just using Spite and Will-O-Wisp. How is that not level 18? So I can break the graves. That doesn't feel very respectful. I feel like I should not be doing that. Graves do not exist to be broken. You're a fucked up Eevee. What would that Mightyena have to say? Going around into some weird ancient cave and just messing up graves that have been here for God knows how long? Can you do them all of them? You can. You can mess up every grave. That's not good at all, Eevee. Someone needs to teach you some manners. Where did all the... Because obviously there's a fair few, regional form style. I'm guessing you made the Eevee yourself for the other ones like the Clefairy and Mighty Anna, I guess you made Riolu yourself. But are the other ones all like public from somewhere? Oh, you've disabled knockoff, which means I actually can't hurt you, so I have to run away. Honey, where is my ladder? I'm not finding it. And my knockoff PP's running out. And you know Nightshade, that's dangerous. I mean, you've seen it, Squishy, that's it. Like, it's been... We started off as the Eevee. It's apparently the Eevee wants to go to the top of a mountain. We don't really know exactly why, but he does. And we got Rocky as a companion because we saved him from being beat up by some Murkrow. And somewhere in the mountain, we started meeting Mighty Anna, who just fights us, because apparently he also wants to get to the top. I'm considering adding a haunted ghost evolution as an Easter egg if you break enough graves. Wait, so Starwolf, right now, you don't need to spoil too much, but right now, do I have the potential to evolve my Eevee? Because obviously I've collected a lot of stones, but it says I can't use them. We did it, just a bit further and we can get out of this cold, scary, horrid place. I finally found you. Oh, want to lose again? You're the one who's going to lose, it's you. The only one who's going to lose is you. No, now it's throw-based. Okay, wait, damn it. Do I go after them? I'm almost at the Sky Stone. Why would we go after them? I'm going to be honest with you, Eevee. Like, he's not in danger. He just said he's not going to lose. And then he ran into a cave. Oh! Can I get a bad ending if I just go this way? Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. I don't understand the motivation for Eevee wanting to go into the cave to go after Mighty Anna. I'll go get the Sky Stone and come back for you. Let's see. I'm guessing this is going to be a bad ending, but I'm curious. Hello, Castform. Step no further, seeker of the Sky Stone. We embrace your commitment on achieving the top of the mountain, but many climb with hunger in their hearts and are cast down like ashes. The Sky Stone watches, cares not for sword nor scream, but for truth, hidden behind the mask of might. To touch the sky, thou must first grasp the wind. To hold the flame, thou must endure the burn. So come, child, for only by battle shalt prove thy worthy. Okay, well I guess we'll see, eh? I guess it's probably easier to beat a Castform when you're fully evolved. Ooh, you're going sunny mode, huh? Maybe I should take that into consideration. How many times are you going to change form in one turn? Okay. Do you even attack me if I'm guessing 3/4 of your moveset? Oh no, it's not your move. Is it your move? So you know Headbutt. And 3 weather changing moves. Castform, you gotta... Or is it that the weather changes automatically? No, you are using Rain Dance. But he also has the ability to change the weather. I feel like since his ability automatically changes the weather, it would be cool if he had, I forgot that form of Castform exists. It would be cool if, like, he had moves to work with the weather instead of extra moves to change it. Like if he had, like, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Hydro Pump or whatever. So every time the weather changes automatically, there's, like, a stab move it can use. But I guess that would be impossible to win against. You found a Sky Stone. Because right now he just knows Headbutt. So even if he changes... Whoa! And he has a Blood Moon form too? That's cool. Well, we're going to replay it anyway because we want to get Valbend in. This is cool. Wait, am I stupid? Did he kidnap Rockruff and I didn't realize? I'm stupid. That's why we were supposed to chase after him. Don't worry, kiddo. We will make you into a fine grunt. No, don't wanna. That's enough. I like this. This is cool. So you arrived. Give me back my friend. Not so fast. Prepare yourself. Dun 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 dun. Do we get new Wow, that is a big stride. Do we get new moves? We don't get new moves. That feels like a missed opportunity. Which now means I don't have a single stab move. And the best move I can do is quick attack. I think we were better when we were a dark type. Because at least then we had stab knockoff. I don't think we're winning this fight. You're not as cool as I thought you were. Well, let's slowly chip away. I guess we have healing items. The mud slap is annoying. It is annoying. But at least it's just using raw like every second move. How long have we been playing? Only about 40 minutes. I'm gonna run out of PP for... Oh, you're raising my attack with Swagger. Which honestly is helpful. Because I can only be so confused. And you can only use raw so many times. But the mud slaps hurt, and I can't even switch out to reset it because I don't have Rock Ruff. That hurt myself in confusion was annoying. Can't even swagger me anymore, I'm too high attack. You do know Bite, why haven't you been using that more often? I probably need to only land like 2 quick attacks, but my accuracy is just too slow. Oh. Not lower accuracy. What turn count are we at? This is insane. That's one? Okay, we just need one more. Oh, thank God. I'm glad that worked out. And I think for the other ending, I'll probably try an Umbreon. And then I'll get stab knockoff, and that will probably be decent. Do you really think you won? Oh, Rockruff evolved. No. Fine, you won. We will make our base in another place. You can stay here and rot. Are you alright? I'm fine. Thanks for rescuing me. So have you found what you were looking for? I think it's time for me to find it too. What is it that you're looking for? I don't know. I think I'll help others until I find out. See you around, then. The end? I guess... Oh, no, no, no! I'm stupid. Well, I guess we're not seeing the other ending. I'm guessing the other ending is like very similar. Would you just are an Umbreon instead, and you do the cast form after saving Rockruff? I'm at least glad that we got to see the new Eevee, because that Eevee design was very cool. I like that. I like that. There's a lot of cool stuff in this game. Mostly like a lot of the bad ending you have to treat. Oh, so that's not even like... I probably didn't even have that on the cards. I was just curious what would have happened if I went into the cave before going to cast form. That's what I wanted to see, but I imagine that's just changing what evolution I get. I'd be an Umbreon instead of a Apexion or whatever it's called. But yeah, I think like I really liked, I guess, like the art, the design of this game. I liked the setting. I think that's cool. I liked the characters you had. I liked the Eevee design very much. I like the new Eevee design very much as well. I can walk around and do nothing, I think. I like that the game had like its fair share of regionals. Ooh. Umbreon has a Blood Moon form? Maybe I can snoop in the game files and see. Let's see what we got here. Because I'd be curious to see. Okay, I guess it'd be under Umbreon. Urustuv. Unknown. LMN. Oh, it is cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like all the little like extra designs you put into this game, and I like the music as well. I didn't mention it, but I don't know what this music's from, but it's cool. And I like the idea of going through all these different environments, and every floor is a different weather, and like you can collect items and whatnot. But what I do feel was kind of like so is I feel like let's go for a walk. I feel like the gameplay didn't take advantage of that kind of stuff. We have all these different Eevee forms that we could have been for the final fight, but our moveset was never going to change. Even if I became an Espeon, I wouldn't have a Psychic move. Even if I became a Vaporeon, I wouldn't have a Water move. So that was never going to like change that much, and we're still stuck with the like similar moveset. Because we're not leveling up between the final boss, which is kind of a shame. And in general, like, it had this cool gimmick of each floor having like a different weather effect, and there are new weather effects like Blood Moon. But I feel like I didn't get to properly appreciate any of the weather effects because none of the battle abilities I have really tie into it. If it rains, I've got no special moves that I can use to take advantage of it raining. It's just, okay, I'll just continue to use Knockoff because that's my strongest move. Okay, it's not very effective, then I'll use Quick Attack instead. And that's as deep as like the Pokemon battling got, no matter what the weather was, even in hail, even in sunny, even in rain. I think it would have been cool, and obviously this like requires a lot more effort. And to be honest, if you wanted to have like more effort put into the Pokemon battling side of things, you probably would need to get a new person on the team that would be responsible solely for crafting that stuff, because it would be like a decent undertaking. But yeah, I just feel like all the different weather was somewhat underutilized, especially when you had new Fakemon or new regional forms and new weathers. But I never really got to do any battles that were that interesting. I never got to play with movesets that were that interesting. And again, I talked about it already, but I think the Rockruff stuff's just a shame. Like, I have Rockruff, but I never got to use him. And I get the feeling most people playing the game are never going to have their Rockruff in a usable state. Yeah, like, you don't need to hand over control of your game completely, you know? Just, out of all the slots to fill, like, playtester slash balancer is probably one of the easier ones to fill. And you can just, like, kind of discuss the gameplay with someone then. And they can help you work out the kinks and try to make it more engaging. Because I think really that's all this game was lacking, is like having the Pokemon battle aspect being deeper. Because there's like a lot there, you know? You've got all these cool Fakemon, you've got this new stuff, but the game doesn't really utilize it. I guess sort of on the topic of the Fakemon, like, again, and I guess maybe this is like where utilizing the weather could come in handy. But you only have Rockruff, you only have Eevee. There's all these cool Fakemon, you encounter all these Pokemon, you encounter Clefairy, you encounter Riolu. You're never going to use them. Like, they're cool to see, but they're never going to be in your party. You're never going to see anything special about them. And that's kind of a shame. I think maybe if you incorporate them, give them some movesets that involve weather, then maybe you can start to get the player to play more complexly, in a more complex way. Start to have them use these special Pokemon orientated with the weather. to get through like tougher fights. That's alright, Squishy. Top 5 Pokemon's a pretty tough ask, I'm gonna be honest. I can't really put them in order. Let me write them down because it's gonna be easy to write them down. But Zorua, I love Zorua. If I could have it as a separate slot, I think it's the same slot. Hisuian Zorua. I like Hisuian Zorua as well. They're both super cute. They're both awesome. And that encapsulates the whole line. I like both of them, Zorua and Zorua. Like, let me have both cakes. They're both awesome. Zorua is super cute. Zoroark is super cool. Then after that, I like Ampharos a lot. I did a Heart Gold Soul Silver Nuzlocke and I used an Ampharos in it. And his name was Robbie and he was a goat. I loved him. No, Robbie was my draft route. God, no, my Ampharos was called Swagger. Swagger. He was a goat. Swagger. I love Swagger. And then after that, I guess I have to put Crobat because we were talking about it, right? I love Crobat. What other Pokemon do I really love? I like Eevee, but I guess that's too basic of a pick nowadays. Darkrai? I like Darkrai. I know it's edgy, sue me, but Darkrai's cool. And plus, like, I grew up with Diamond and Pearl. I think the first Pokemon movie, like, I saw when it came out, was a Darkrai and Palkia and Dialga one. And that was so cool, seeing, like, Palkia and Dialga go and Darkrai being in the middle and fall down to the ground. That was awesome. And any other Pokemon in case Hisuian Zoroark doesn't count? I don't know. Yeah. How many games about Eevee do you have now? Is it just for 2? World Inside My Room and this? You obviously like Eevee. I guess those are like the main Pokemon I like a lot. Anything cute I like, anything cool I like. But yeah, we're gonna end stream here. A little bit shorter than a usual stream.